What if one day all of the boundaryless, aggressive, sensitive, emotional, loud men proclaimed from the mountaintop that any woman who was not willing to deal with their boundaryless, aggressive, sensitive, emotional, loud selves was weak. That's it. Has to be. She's weak. She's weak for not wanting to put up with my boundaryless, aggressive, sensitive, emotional, loud self. Ain't that right, fellas? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. These men are not fictitious. They exist. We all know some. These assholes are our fathers, brothers, co-workers, supervisors, coaches, pastors. They exist. Boundaryless, aggressive, sensitive, emotional men exist. We know them. They are horrible husbands, horrible role models, horrible pastors, horrible anything if you put them in a position of power or and influence. Horrible presidents. So we know these guys. It's not fake. It's not for fake. We know these guys. They are boundaryless. They move like bulls in a china shop. Complete disregard for other people. They're aggressive as shit. It's a defense mechanism. You know what I'm saying? They get aggressive really fast. They are sensitive. Get on the defensive fast. You can't talk to them. Very hard to supervise them. Always think you being critical of them, and it sends them into an emotional tailspin. They are emotional. They wear their emotions on their sleeves, so whatever they think, they're going to act it out in whatever way it comes up, which makes them an unpredictable person, which is not someone desirable that you will want to be around. And to bring it home, they're loud because they want attention. We all know these guys. They're at every cookout, every function. We know them, and no matter where they rear their heads, they are equally annoying. What we will never say about these guys, in which they would dispute aggressively, is that they were strong men. Anything but. They're weak men, actually. Damaged men. Not balanced, not reasonable, not rational. Bunch of knee-jerking going on with them. A lot of times, not dependable. A lot of them are women beaters. Those are the aggressive men who beat women. It ain't about the love or the violence. It's about the control. They need to control things. You know, I need to control her because my life is out of control. So I need to control everything about her. She is my property. Boundaryless, aggressive, sensitive, emotional, loud men do these type of things. And we would never call a woman weak who's not willing to deal with that crap. We would look at her like, man, you don't have to do that. But these men have gathered. They started to gather. And they pat each other on the back. And, you know what I'm saying, we are dysfunctional. We're dysfunctional and we're proud of it, you know. And they pump each other up and they gain steam. And the crazy part is they start to sway people. You know, if you say something so long, people will start believing you. Some people. They start to sway women. Some women they are turned on by them. They are attracted to this dysfunctional man. Now however, on the outside, you know, the brothers of that sister, uncles of the niece, the friends, we see her as if have you lost your freaking mind? That is not the way to go. And she does it anyway. And what we do, each one of us, we look at her, well, your ass crazy too. Yeah, she's probably crazy too. She has to be. There's no way. He's acting crazy. You got to be a little bit crazy to put up with that. And that's how we would look at that. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. And if that's how we feel about boundaryless, aggressive, sensitive, emotional men as something that is not strong, something that is actually fragile, and something not to be admired or aspired to, If that's how we feel about those type of men, then it stands to reason that we should also feel that way about, now you fill in the blank.